Alright guys, so getting right inside this video. I accidentally deleted the last video that I was supposed to post.
There's no part 2.
So we installed the catch can with the cooling reservoir along with the power steering reservoir. I accidentally deleted that install along with the intercooler install. So today's video was actually supposed to be posted on Sunday, but obviously it's getting pushed forward because of the fact that we deleted the last video. So basically what we're gonna do today is we are going to ignition the car. I'm saying ignition because we're not gonna start it. We're gonna see if there's any leaks in the fuel system before we go any further with this install, because of course if there's any leaks, we wanna fix that first before continuing with anything else. Well, just to kind of fill you guys in, so we installed the new fuel rails with the injectors and the fuel return system along with the fuel regulator. The video that I deleted was the install of this reservoir with the intercooler. Oops. So this is basically what it looks like right now. Of course we got that cover so that the intercooler doesn't get messed up. But yeah, I don't know how I deleted that video, but I did. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna test the fuel system, make sure that there's no leaks. This is just sitting on here for the time being, just because I don't want it laying around. So we can just lift this up. So that adapter that I told you guys that we were waiting on the last video, we actually got it. So this is that. So I mean, it looks pretty solid for the most part. So we're gonna go ahead and cycle the ignition, and let's pray that we don't blow up. All right, so we are gonna cycle the ignition. You ready?
Sure. Don't press the brake.
I'm not. I'm actually really scared right now.
All right, so listen if the fuel pump turns on.
Okay, we'll open that door.
Put this window down. Put both windows down.
Okay, well I can't until I turn it on. We could literally die right now. Like literally, if one spark, game over. Okay. I don't know why I'm so scared, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna push right now. Are you ready?
Just press it. It's just gonna leak. Hey, turn on. Let the fuel go through. If there's any fuel to grab.
Yeah, it is pretty low.
I hear it though.
The scariest thing ever, I'm not gonna lie. Just because you always have that doubt in your mind, you know what I mean? Like, especially doing something this major. Like, we literally touched the whole fuel system. Fuel pump, the fuel rails, the lines, all of that.
I don't see nothing up here. Looks like I did it correct.
This guy. Everything solid, everything good.
I was worried about this one.
Oh, the one over there in the corner, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't see it leaking though.
Alright, so now that we didn't die, we're gonna go ahead and actually mount the turbo. So all these pipes, let me get the light so you guys can see. We have to fit a 3-inch pipe and a 2.5 pipe in this little gap that we have right here. Don't know how it's gonna be possible, but I guess we'll find out right now. This is gonna be the down pipe, so that goes to the exhaust side, and then this is, so I believe this pipe right here, along with this pipe, is in a sense gonna hold the turbo up, and then this is the down pipe, and this connects to the down pipe, and that leads to the exhaust. So I'm still trying to figure out how this is gonna go, because right now it does not look like we have room, because the turbo is gonna sit like right here. All right, so when you so you see how the cross pipe has a pipe on it, like on the bottom of it. This is supposed to go on the bottom of that, so I think we're gonna have to move these harnesses right here because they're in the way.
Okay.
It goes like this, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's as far as it can go, sir.
Alright. You're on here already, but so that bracket has to go up there.
Oh, it goes right here. Oh shoot.
Okay.
You guys see that?
Sure.
So we're gonna unbolt that. Okay, Gonzo, I see you. Using your head. Sometimes. This guy. This is technically where it's gonna sit.
Yeah.
No? Has to. Well, basically what we're gonna have to do is we have to line the turbo up so we know, because this, see where it mounts on right there? Yeah. The power steering bracket. So we're gonna have to get the turbo. And we're gonna have to set it on there so we can line it up.
Oh, what?
I'll let you grab it because it's heavy.
Take
I don't know. This I don't know.
Take those off.
Should we take them off?
Yes.
Yeah, so we gotta figure out where that's gonna go.
Right there.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's sitting on there?
Yeah. Don't move it. Don't move
Well,
it.
the thing is, we can angle it if we needed to, so we can move it this way or that way.
Yeah, because right, remember that V-man's not on tight. So
True.
let's try to get that other pipe.
Okay, yeah. So now that we know that the turbo's gonna sit like this, now the thing is, it's on the V-band down there, and it's on this bracket. So technically, we could literally move this as needed, but it's probably gonna sit more towards like this way, huh?
No, because you don't want it leaning on. Because I think it was leaning on. Yeah, you could kind of see.
Well, because I don't want it close to this side either, but
Right here.
right in the middle. So I just tighten it down.
Yeah.
Alright, so while Chris is down there struggling to put on the downpipe, we have part of the downpipe on. So this is going to be connected to the exhaust housing. We have the turbo mounted, as you guys can see. It's just a mock-up for now. It's not permanent because we have to take some stuff off and wrap it. Like this guy, for instance, because it's pretty close to these other lines in here. But again, it's a mock-up, so we're going to go ahead and throw these other extra stuff on. So this is going to be the turbo screen, of course, which goes right here. And then we have the turbo blanket, in which we ordered also. So of course we had to go with black because gold is cliche. And this is gonna sit like this. So this is what it looks like with the turbo blanket on and the turbo screen on. Yeah, it's exactly what I was doing this whole time. Is Chris still trying to fit that downpipe in there? It's really tight over here because we have the fuel lines to the left of us and the hard lines, so they don't really budge. So we're still trying to figure out that fitment down there. So while he's doing that, I'm basically just putting on the accessories for the turbo. I don't know how I feel about this turbo screen. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, it looks sick, but I don't know. I'm still trying to see if I dig it. Because if I don't run this one, then I'll just end up getting another one. But I mean, I guess it looks cool. So this is where we're gonna stop for tonight. The turbo's not on its final mount just because this is kind of like a mock-up. We do have to heat wrap these pipes just because they're touching a lot of stuff, and we did not want to put on the downpipe because it's actually pretty difficult to get inside there. So we figured once we get it on, we don't want to take it back off. So we just waited, and we're gonna take care of that on Friday once those heat wraps come in, along with that extra V-band clamp that we need. Everything's coming in on Friday, along with the oil cooler, the spark plugs, and the GTR map. So we ordered GTR spark plugs and the GTR map sensor. So everything's getting here Friday. We'll install it then. We have a lot to do. So we have the oil cooler, spark plugs, the sensor, which takes like 2 seconds. We got to put on the downpipe. We got to heat wrap all of these pipes. Let's see, what else? We have to put on the wastegates. We got to put on the vacuum block. We got to run all of the vacuum for the blow-off valve, the wastegate. So there's a lot to do on Friday that we have to take care of. But this is basically what it's going to look like. It's crazy to see this after 2 years, guys. This is literally 2 years in the making right here. I've been talking about this exact moment right here for 2 years. I'm going to be honest though, it literally feels like I'm working on somebody else's car. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm working on my own car. Like, it hits, I think it hits harder too because of the fact that I own this car for a year and a half. Literally a year and a half this month, and I've only put 6,000 miles on this car. When I bought this car, it came with a 3 months, 3,000 mile warranty. So half of those miles I put on in 3 months just because I wanted to make sure the car was solid. And then after that, I really didn't drive the car. So in a year and a half that I owned it, I only put 6,000 miles on it. So it really was parked for pretty much since I've owned it. So the fact that we're finally doing this, it's just, I don't know, it hits different. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it doesn't really feel like I'm working on my car. But again, I'm so excited. I can't even express how excited I am to see this. Like, this is literally what I've been dreaming about for 2 years. But enough of that. Again, guys, I apologize. Like I stated earlier, the video that you were supposed to see today was going to be of us installing this 3-in-1 catch can from Switchback Racing. So we have the power steering reservoir, we have the oil catch can, and we have the coolant reservoir. And then in that video, we also installed the intercooler. One thing I did forget to, on Friday, we also are going to have to install the exhaust from GT Haas. What makes that exhaust so special that we got, guys, not only did they sponsor us on it, which is amazing, shout out to GT Haas, but that exhaust that we got is valve controlled, meaning I'll be able to open the valves and close the valves with the remote. That's like so sick. I cannot wait to get that exhaust on this car. But make sure you guys stay tuned for Friday's video. That's probably going to be posted on Sunday because it's going to be jam-packed with a lot of stuff of finishing this turbo build. I would say by the end of this weekend, this car is probably going to be 90% done. The only thing that would most likely be left to do is install the gauges, which I want to keep for last just because that's a lot of wiring involved with that. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video. If you guys like this video, give it a fat thumbs up. Helps me out. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Stay safe and stay tuned.
No flex. I done dropped a couple bands on it, brand new Rolex. I can pop a couple bands on you, girl, you know that. Once she get the poppin', I like way to go. We gon' get it poppin' on the radio. Turned out, now it's going down. Double shot of